When I drop off my kids at school, I'm not worried about where their classmates' families are from. I am concerned about, are they going to learn something today? And they're all teenagers, so I don't really hear much about that. But I'm also concerned about their safety. I'm concerned about whether the kid sitting next to them is potentially going to be a good friend to them. To me, that is what school is about. And I was doing some research into a Supreme Court case way back in 1982. The case is called Plyler versus Doe. And the Supreme Court ruled 5-4 that every kid in America has the right to a public education. And the basis for their decision was the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment, the very same clause that dealt with the legal aftermath of slavery. And it says that no state can deny any person within its borders equal protection under the law. It didn't say citizen, it said person, and that wording is deliberate. The court said that denying any child the right to a public education would create a permanent underclass and lock them out of civic life. And that is un-American. And I was so moved by this, I just wrote a deep article on Substack about it, so you're welcome to please check that out. And it's critically important now because just last month, the Heritage Foundation, the architects of Project 2025, released a brief that actively encourages states to charge tuition or bar altogether undocumented immigrant children from getting a public education. And even asylum seekers, even those trying to do it the right way, could get swept under because the Heritage Foundation wants a lawsuit. They want this back in front of a Supreme Court that they feel might rule in their favor. And here is what I need you to understand as a parent. This is not just about immigrant families. When there are kids in your child's classrooms who are living in fear, that fear lives in the classroom. It affects every student's ability to learn, and it affects teachers' ability to teach. And public schools are not there to reward those who have the right paperwork. It's the one place in America where we have decided every child who walks in is welcome and belongs there. I'm not willing to give that up. And I don't believe that you are either. Be kind. And,